Hey, it's Jennifer with Pigskins and Pigtails, and I'm at Ryanette's headquarters today in Washington, and I thought it would be a great opportunity to try screen printing with emulsion for the first time. On my channel here, I typically share a shortcut for screen printing at home where I show you how to screen print using vinyl. But today I'm here with Daryl, and he is going to show me how to coat a screen for the first time.
Daryl recently shared an impressive project he made using my Pigskins and Pigtails starter press. He registered a very detailed 8-color design that was made possible by using a different process for setting up the screens. While my process of using vinyl and applying them to my screens is very fast and efficient when I'm making basic designs that I can easily cut on my vinyl cutter, if I want to be able to get a screen printed design like this, I would need to use a process like Daryl to get this level of detail.
Yeah, I really enjoyed putting this press to the test, and I'm looking forward to actually teaching you how to coat some screens. So yeah, let's get to it.
Okay, Daryl, now we're here in the dark room, and why are we starting in the dark room?
The emulsion that we're using is light sensitive, so we need to be in a UV light safe room, hence the yellow lights in here. How about we start coating?
All right.
Daryl is pouring emulsion into a scoop coater tool. Both of these products are linked in the description below. I also learned that it's important to choose the type of emulsion that is best suited for your exposure setup in the equipment you're using. Ryanette is a great resource for helping you decide which emulsion is right for your setup.
You're gonna have a rounded side and then a sharp side. We're gonna use the sharp side today, and we're just gonna do a single coat on each side. In order to do that, I like to get low, and we always start with the garment side of the screen, and we're just going to tip up all the way and hold until all the emulsion flows up against the screen. Then we're going to pull with lots of pressure. We're going to stop about right there, and we're going to tilt back, bring that emulsion up into the scoop coater, and then just give it a little shimmy the rest of the way up, and then that side's coated. Starting at the bottom, you're going to tilt all the way up.
Okay.
Let that touch the screen all the way across. Lots of pressure.
Okay.
And then lift up. Yep, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Right about there, you're gonna slow down, then you're gonna bring it back. Keep it up against, and then give it a little shimmy back and forth. Just to shear it. There you go, pull away. That's a good coat.
How'd I do?
That's a good first coat.
All right.
Now we're gonna flop it around.
Okay.
Do the other side.
Same thing?
Same thing. Make sure you keep this
Oh,
level.
goodness. Okay.
This is all gonna pour out one side.
Okay, that was a near disaster.
Yep. So stick it in there and then just bring it all the way up.
Okay.
Hold it right up against just like that. And then pull up. Yep. And then yep. Perfect. There you go. All right. Great. Already pretty darn good there. So one thing that you'll be able to see, I don't know if they'll be able to see it on camera, but
It's
see
a
how
little dark right there.
dark there, and you have some skip lines there.
Yeah.
So all we do to fix that is we just take our scoop coater, and we're not actually pouring emulsion in. We're just scraping
Gotcha.
the excess off. And that should help
Okay.
clean it up. And then we can put this in the
right.
drying rack, and once dry, we can expose. And then when we stick these in the drying rack, we want to stick them well side up.
Okay.
While the screen dries, we're going to head to the computer to print out the design. For this method of screen printing, you print the design in black ink on a transparency film using an inkjet printer. This means no weeding, so you can get a really detailed design with thin lines and lettering.
So our screens should be dry by now, thanks to this wonderful dry cabinet. So we can pull them out. We'll start with this one here.
Okay.
So the way we can tell is just holding it up to the light here. We can see that the emulsion is not tacky. And so basically what I've done is I took your film and I put it on this nice, wonderful registration template and just taped it to it.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna take this screen and line it up center. I'm gonna tape over our registration marks, just the top and bottoms. I'm gonna take the pen and I'm gonna trace this out. And I'm gonna draw a little carrot on my top, just so I know for later. And the reason why we do that is so when we flip this over, we know which side is our top. And then now we flip this over. So this is great for when we do multi-color jobs. So if this was a 2-color job, we lined all the screens up to the same piece of film. So when we go back and we are attaching the film to the screen, they all fall in the exact same spot.
So now you're just taping the transparency to the screen.
Yep, to the screen.
And it's this side up?
Yep, that side up. We're gonna peel the tape, and then we're just gonna turn it this way.
Okay.
Take that lanyard there and just put it on the inside of the screen.
Like this?
Yep, so what that does is it creates or prevents the lid from creating a gasket over the frame.
Okay.
So that it'll suck out the air and give us positive contact on the frame itself. We'll bring this down, and then we're gonna latch it, and then we're gonna hit the vacuum light.
This one here?
Yep, or the vacuum.
And what is this doing?
So this is sucking all of the air out of the screen. And as you can see here, it's compressing the film and the emulsion to the glass, giving us perfect contact between the two.
Okay.
So when we expose it, we don't have any air bubbles. And then we're gonna hit expose. So it's gonna count down 28 seconds, basically blasting this with UV light. And then, yep, 28 seconds. We can pull this open. Now, this may shock you. Static electricity forms, so I'll just discharge it. It happens every time. There's no good way around it. So now we can just pull this off. We're not going to see our image right just yet. We're going to bring this over to the washout booth.
Now, is it still light sensitive at this point?
It is still light sensitive.
Okay.
So we are still in the dark room. If you are going to go to, like, if your washout booth is outside or in another room, let's say you did this in a closet and then you're moving it to your bathroom, you have to run down the hallway, just take a spray bottle with water and spray both sides before you take it out of the dark room. It'll give you a little bit more time to run to your washout area.
Okay.
So we'll just spray both sides. You can already see our images coming through. And all you really need is a standard hose with like a garden nozzle.
Okay.
I just use the flat setting. If we really want to be fast about it, a 1600 to 1800 PSI power washer will blast right through this super quick. It's all about where you're at with your production. You could use a shower head or a kitchen sink spray nozzle. Everything works. Perfect.
You get it?
Yeah. You have a great screen. And then, yeah, we just stick that out to dry and we're good to go.
All right. All right, let's go print.
All right. Now that we got your screen, I think you're ready to print.
I think I got it from here.
Awesome.
Thank
I'll
you.
look forward to seeing your work.
The rest of this process is going to look very familiar if you've watched my other videos. Apply the ink to the top of your screen and squeegee over to press that ink through the screen onto your shirt. Using a press like this allows you to lift the screen and take a peek, and then you can lower it back down and add more ink until it looks perfect. You can easily make hundreds or thousands of shirts with this very compact setup. And since they have all the tools set up right here in the Ryanette studio, I'm going to use their flash dryer to cure this ink, and my shirt is complete. While this process is a bit more involved than the method that I use at home, it's great to know all the steps and the ideal equipment needed to get a print like Daryl was able to do using my Pigskins and Pigtails press. If you'd like to see how this compares to screen printing with a vinyl cutter, be sure to grab my free quick start guide linked below. And if you're looking to get that fast and easy setup without a darkroom, watch this next video to see how easily you can get started screen printing at home.